Welcome back to Central Valley Talk, where we've been taking a tour around the world today with guests coming from all over the world. We just finished Scotland, and before that, a guest from India, and so many amazing authors out there doing really good things. Our next guest, we'll find out where she is located. Welcome, Claudette Milner. Welcome, Claudette. Where are you right now?
This is Claudette Milner. I am in Louisville, Kentucky. And as we discussed, it's 34 degrees here.
Oh, my goodness. Did you guys get any snow this past week?
We got 2 flurries, but in Kentucky, 2 flurries will shut the state down.
Oh, it will? Wow. So it was a mess for a little while. Now, I'm going to put your book cover up, Children of Plains Estates, which we're going to talk about. But tell us generally what type of author you are.
I am, first of all, a Christian author, giving honor to God. I am a teenage, Children of Plains Estates is a teenage fiction series. And then I have a Christian series, Forgiven of Our Transgressions. And that's for everybody.
Yeah. Now, you say the teenage series, Children of Plains Estates. I think there's 7 now in that series. Is that right?
There is 7, and the new manuscript is in my computer.
Nice. So, now, the kids, you say teenagers, is this for high school, junior high?
They started in elementary school. This is a 20-year series.
Oh, my goodness.
The first book came out in 2003. So now they're teenagers, they're in high school, a couple of them are still in middle school. So this is the first time I'm really writing in real time, I feel like.
Now the books are they for teenagers to read, or can anybody read them?
No, anybody can read it, and I actually suggest to parents, if you see my reviews, you'll see a lot of the reviews are from parents or maybe a grandparent that gave the book to their child.
Yeah.
But I say read it so that you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Especially the last 3 that evolved with mental health, the pandemic, assault weapons, those things that children don't talk about, and we don't write books for that section.
Yes, good point. Now, so the book starts when they're in elementary school through middle school, through high school. Do these young people face the same pressures and foibles as real life? As real life.
Yeah. I think it's the only book that is inclusive of every child.
Yeah.
Because I've always made sure that every child is included in this series. And so we have one student that's in college, a Hispanic student, who has worked his way up. And then we have 2 young men, one African-American, one white, that are now going to college and picking a college.
Now, they face their faith challenges. We all have those.
I'm sorry?
Challenges of faith. They're faced with that?
There are challenges of faith, especially when the families go through sexual assault. The second book goes through a young man who is taunted and molested by his father, and then one that is molested by a priest. And that one is Unheard Voices. Yeah. And so what is amazing to me is the things that I wrote in the first book, alcoholism, sexual assault, all the different diverse issues that happen and challenges that we go through, they are still predominant 20 years later. Yeah. So the books are timeless.
Yes, that's great. I'm glad you're addressing these issues so frankly and put him in some perspective of faith and that other people go through things that you go through, and you're not the only one, and there's others that share your issues. And to put it in a book, I have not seen that yet, so I applaud you for that, Claudette. Now, I have on the screen your web address, ClaudetteMilner.com, and also your Twitter and Instagram. If I went to your website, what would I find?
Well, you would find a gamut of things. I was a radio host actually for 5 years. So, and I also did a series of documentaries on mental health, on homelessness, immigration, DACA, you name it, the gamut that we did at gun control. So I had a group of teenagers, and on that you will see my team. And I am so proud of that team. It started with 4 African-American girls, and they went to Detroit, learned how to film, learned how to produce, and do films. So a lot of the films, that series is called Americans in Crisis. And a lot of the films were produced by these 15 and 16-year-olds. Now, one of them is out of college now. Sydney graduated. Alex is a junior at U of L. Maureen is graduating as a senior at University of Cincinnati. And Casey is at Western Kentucky. So I'm really, really, really proud of them.
You have to be proud of all those young people. What can we see those series anywhere?
You can see Americans in Crisis series on YouTube. If you go to YouTube under Claudette Milner, you will see the series. But if you go to the website under Americans in Crisis, you will also see the series. And then you'll see my series that was taped in WIGNTV in Detroit. I was also hosted a show there.
Nice. So, yeah, start with the website. To our viewers, start with the website. You'll find everything, Claudette. Where do we purchase the books? Can we go to your website?
No. You can go to Amazon.com, and it's available in 13 countries. So you can go to Amazon India or Amazon Spain. You could find the books on each level, and you will also find, especially in the Forgiven of Our Transgressions series, you will find that I have Asian characters. Maya goes back, returns to South Korea. You'll see every diverse group. You'll see a series on LGBTQ. You'll see that also, because of the challenges of adoption and the challenges of society on that community. And you'll also see from me a video on Facebook that is Being Gay in America. And it examines the church's relationship to a couple, one that looks the stereotype of being gay, and the other who does not, and the differences in their treatment by the church.
Yep, I could see that. This is fascinating. I could talk to you for hours, Claudette. They only give me a few minutes to talk to each guest. But I'm going to go find, I really am intrigued by this Children of Plains Estates series. And it draws me that it goes through, you follow the same characters for so many years. I love that. And I want to experience that. And anything else you want to, oh, by the way, I did go to the Amazon, your page on Amazon right before we came on the air, because I wanted to look at your biography again just to refresh in my mind. And it announced right there that you're going to be on Briggs on Books, 1 o'clock California time today. So thank you for doing that. You're the first to do that on Amazon, so I appreciate that.
I think everybody else believes that they have limits on that Amazon page. But if you notice, Amazon did try to put a few reins on, except in Amazon London. So if you can't find information on me or pictures about me, go to the other 12 countries of Amazon, and you'll be able to see all the pictures, my family pictures, my films, everything.
I'm going to do that just for fun because I spent a lot of time on Amazon. I never thought of going to another country. I think it's Amazon Canada and Amazon UK. I don't know which all there are.
Spain, Germany,
Yeah.
France, the Netherlands. I'm in all of those countries
That
available.
is great. Claudette, we're way over time now, but any last thoughts, anything you want to tell our guests?
My last thoughts are that the Children of Plains Estates Become Change Agents is my next book coming out. After you read this one, purchase this one. If you're not going to start at the beginning of the series, start at a new beginning, because all of these are mental health, assault weapons, and you can't miss it, immigration and the insurrection.
Insurrection, okay. I got a feeling these are going to be very important books.
Very important books, because I also cover the war.
Okay.
And that starts in the battle. It starts with the Israeli war.
Okay.
And I cover that a lot more in the next book. So
Very
just
good.
be prepared.
Thank you, Claudette. Claudette Milner. Go to ClaudetteMilner.com and find out more. We'll be back with more Briggs on Books right after this.